I think what is really unique about this vision of Holy Trinity Clifton is that it's not just a school by itself. It's a school within a school. It is a school that has a larger community surrounding it, supporting it. It's for me, when we went out and we visited every school that you could possibly imagine all across the region to see schools that serve students with language-based learning needs, I always felt like they were amazing schools, but they were missing something a little bit different, a little bit more. They felt they were a little isolated. They were on their own. But to have a school that's so closely attached, we call this one school, two campuses for a reason. That they are part of who we are. Every student is a Holy Trinity student. Every student has those same resources that any student on our St. Matthew's campus has. They're parts of our sports team, our academic teams, our musicals, and to be able to have that reality that really the only thing that needs to be different for them is their learning environment. But what needs to be similar is the type of experiences that they have each and every day, those friendships, those connections with each other, because we know they're going to go to the same high schools. We know that they're going to have those same opportunities. We want to be able to provide just that structure and that support in the classroom, but just all the possibilities that are out there for any child at Holy Trinity.
Bishop Spalding was very instrumental in the development of this project. He was the pastor that was with us at Holy Trinity to start this adventure. And he had a famous quote of, "If not us, then who? And if not now, then when?" which really propelled the parish at large to understand the urgency and the commitment level that was coming from that. And he was so gracious to turn that over to the administrative staff to do what needed to do to get the Eifler Theater where it is now and to get the school to where it is after 5 years.
When I think about where we started and all the things that we've had to figure out along the way to where we are now, and the fact that I now have a facility to match the abilities and the talents and the joy and the devotion of the students for theater, when I think about having those things available to our students and the community at large, it's miraculous. I mean, there's no other way to say it. It's miraculous. I think about setting up the stage in the cafeteria and borrowing mics from people, and now we have this place that is steeped in the history of bringing the performing arts to young people and the legacy that this place will have long after I'm gone. That to me is a miracle. It's an absolute miracle, and I'm gonna start crying. Yeah, it's miraculous. It really is. Now everything is here and available to us for just to let our imaginations and the possibilities just come up and be endless. And that's just, it's amazing that not only cosmetically is it so glorious, it's so beautiful, but the tech here, the fact that we have state-of-the-art equipment now that we can teach our kids on, that we can use to make them sound amazing, and to to really bring out the results of how hard they work, because a show is a lot of work and they put a lot of hours into it. Now we can actually make them sound the way they should, and we can light them up and make them look the way they should. And that's just, it's insanity when I think about, I'm so excited about the things that we can do now. It gives us the opportunity to say yes more than we say no now, because we have the tools to do that. And that is priceless. It's priceless. Beyond the fact that we have a beautiful, amazing, historically, it's just, we have this beautiful space which inspires, yes, but we also have the tech that goes with it. And so now the feel of this place, the history of this place, the fact that it was the place to be when in the 30s, when this place was St. Francis of Rome. They used to have huge shows here with tons of youth. They had a live youth orchestra. All of this space was built for that. And the fact that we have not only brought out its beauty again, but we've made it a possible thing to go into the next century, you know, to have 93 more years or 94 more years in this space, reaching kids, it's priceless. It's amazing.
I've been blessed to be part of this process since the onset, and I have worked with so many great donors, heard their stories of how theater or how a student or a child or themselves who had learning differences, how it impacted their lives, and they really came together to make this vision a reality. And I'm forever grateful to them, to their families, to just the community in general for rallying around and supporting this vision that we call Holy Trinity Clifton. Whether that be the interest, maybe the theater, maybe the interest was a school, but overall this place has impacted and changed lives. And to be able to say, to acknowledge that, to able to recognize that with our donors is something that I think is truly special. And I really want to make sure our donors feel that. I want to invite them in to see plays. I want to have them go into the classrooms to see how their dollars are every day in making a difference. And that's something that I hope that they sense, that they feel each and every time they enter this building.
To see this school become a reality is a dream come true, both personally and professionally for myself. To have been a part of the lives of students over the years who have struggled with their learning and known that they had to leave their faith-based environment, knowing that they don't have to do that anymore is absolutely a dream come true. I wish that everyone could be here on a daily basis to see the dramatic impact that they are having on the lives of the children, both academically, socially, emotionally, and then also for the family. Having a student or having a child that learns differently in your family can be a struggle for everyone. I am so grateful to every single donor that has allowed this to become a reality, and we've made history in the Archdiocese of Louisville. Holy Trinity has absolutely made history, and it can only grow from here.
Thank you hardly seems adequate, but thank you. And congratulations. You have made a difference in the lives of many, many children for years to come. And I think that's just so fantastic. I mean, when do you ever get the ability to change somebody's life? And those donors have done just that. And long after I'm here, for generations to come, the fact that they made this possible is something that I can't express my gratitude enough. It means everything. It means everything to me. It means everything to those kids who are going to find their spark. And they are the facilitators of that. And I'm so grateful.